He says do not DM.
Let's all DM him right now.
Yeah, that kind of makes me want to.
Thank you for joining us for our 19th episode of We Burn, We Rise. Today I'm joined by Hyperion and Rxbbn. We got Martin and Fluffy with us in the chat as well. We're happy to have you with us today for updates from all across the Phoenix Initiative, including details on the Fork, Diamond Apps, and announcing the winners of our Devathon publicly before we open up the chat for Q&A. Keep in mind that the Q&A will be recorded, so we appreciate the community's adherence to keeping the discussion profanity free. Don't forget to sign the form pinned in Maine to get your attendance NFT for the meeting. I'd like to start the meeting by handing the baton over to Hyperion for housekeeping.
Hello. Hi, everybody. So, if anyone has been paying attention, we just released episode 3 of We Cook, We Burn. Thank you, Martin, once again. Very cool. Again, if anyone has the talent for the cooking side, please DM either me or Martin. We'll edit the video for you. So you don't have to have any knowledge of editing. You don't have to have any music or sound or anything. We'll do that and we'll get it up there on YouTube. So we're going to have that weekly. And
even if you're not talented, we still want it.
Even if you make a burn something, it's okay. Because
it's called We Cook, We Burn.
Right. So we'll take it. So please, if you want to be featured and you want to be given a shout out to, please DM either me or Martin with your video footage, and then we'll get it out there. Not for a couple of weeks though, because we do have other videos in front. So you would be featured a little bit later, probably. So, that's full fledged right now. So please, by all means. We also, this was recently announced by Spaz in our main chat, have a pet contest. Do you want to talk about that?
To join in the pet contest, just submit in Maine, like you've been doing. Also, to help me keep track, it does help if you also DM me the picture as well. Me and the investigation team are going to pick 5 semifinalists. Every semifinalist is going to get 100 Phoenix from me, and the grand prize is going to be a customized fire duck that's in the likeness of the winning pet. So that should be fun. And yep, just keep the submissions coming. No one's been too crazy. I haven't had to put only submit 2 pictures or anything like that. People have been behaving. So it's going good. There's so many awesome ones already.
What's that? I'm winning so far?
I've got all of them in a little file here. There's so many good ones. We got people with pets that I didn't even know you could have as a pet. I saw a pigeon. I saw lots of good stuff.
I should break out the ferret. The ferret's a cute one.
Oh, yeah.
The possum is in
possum
there.
Too. And I feed it, so it's a pet.
Are we playing a losing game here? Is everybody going to get pissed off when their baby doesn't win?
Yes.
Yes, but Absolutely. It'll be directed at me. That's fine.
Everybody gets a trophy.
So yeah, we have that. We just finished up our Dev Bounty contest, which went until August 24th. We have chosen the winners. If you haven't seen on our Twitter, on our Telegram, we announced that CFG team for their contributions and creation of the locker, which is a free service. If you are a developer and you're creating a project, it's a free service. Give the confidence to your community and use this locker, right? And if you love it, then donate. It's up to you. But it's a free project or free locker that helps your project. It gives confidence to your community. Hopefully, we can't do more than that. It wasn't ours, but we can't, obviously help you otherwise. But please use it. So wonderful product. That was the winner. And then RYI, they were the runner-ups. If you haven't seen what they are up to, we had that's
the winner.
Is the contest over? That contest is over. But for RYI, they've been constantly doing updates with the wallet. If you aren't using their wallet, RYI Pay, fully integrated Phoenix network there, very easy to use. The Android update is coming, I believe, but if you're an Apple user, definitely check it out. RYIPay. We'll have the links in this video as well. Please make sure to like and subscribe this video, as well as We Cook, We Burn. Any other videos we put out, come on, just give us a like. Give us a subscribe. You'll see that at least twice a week we'll have different videos. So RYIPay, a lot of stuff coming up. They're talking about debit cards too, and we'll have them on the show. As next week we'll have CFG. They might come on today, but we'll have them to come on and talk about more projects, because they don't just do the locker. They also do auditing services. They're also looking at other interesting things with their projects. So yeah, congrats to the Dev Bounty winners. Also, as a follow, or not follow up, but consolation, we're seeing other partners, Metatech, they're doing great stuff on Ethereum. They're talking about how it's going to flow into Phoenix. That's exciting. He was on last week or 2 weeks ago where he explained his vision. So we are paying attention there. And there was also 3Pay, their integration of user experience. That's really great. We're looking at Zebro, lounge owners, all these other projects. We see you. Thank you for participating, and thank you for continuing and helping the Phoenix blockchain expand, right? So thank you. We might have another Dev Bounty in the future. I think this was fun. This was good. Yeah.
Are we going to talk about that other partnership, or are we going to be safe and wait?
I mean,
not really a partnership, right? It's just integration, right?
A listing?
Yeah.
I don't know how to. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it might be worth talking about it at least.
Yeah. So again, do your own research, not financial advice, but we are now on a tracking system called Multiscope, and I'm gonna pop the link. XYZ. It's a very new project, but it looks real clean. It tracks not only Phoenix but all of the Phoenix tokens on Phoenix as well. So if you want to look at it, it is in the chat, and much like the 3Pay integration, it was seamless, real quick. It went really well. So yeah, feel free to hop in their Telegram and say hi from the Phoenix family.
Yeah, so they integrated our chain, and we will have, I guess, featuring them. We'll be featuring that they did do that, and you'll see that on Twitter, Telegram, and other places. But yeah, something that is growing as well. They're growing. They have a small community that's growing, so interesting to see.
I have here to talk about the fork stuff. Sorry to get back on track here. I forgot about that. Robin, do you want to tell about the fork again? I know you've done it a few times already, but people keep asking.
Yeah, no, I'm more than happy to. So here is a handful of blocks. I think it's like 40,000, 30,000.
Less than 30. Less than 30. Less than 4 days. Less than 4 days.
Yeah, so in about 4 to 6 days, depending on block time and speed, whatever it averages out to during that time frame, at block 2 million, we will be officially forking. We already went through the first stage of the fork, which was basically setting the chain up with prerequisites for the incoming upgrade. That upgrade is going to take effect at block 2 million. It's going to introduce things. No, Fluffy. No questions for you.
Oh, he's going to go day trade now. Yeah, that's great. Bye.
So, yeah, at block 2 million, we'll have features like gas estimation introduced. What this is going to mean is a lot of work for me. I've got quite a few things to rework, both as far as the decks, fire tools, and all this other fun stuff goes. But it will mean that tokens that have a tax on them are more easily supported, which is a big thing. That is kind of the normal thing in most other chains right now, is having a token with a tax on it for liquidity, marketing, yada, yada, yada. So it will better support those tokens because they all have a similar feature in them where they require gas estimation for transfers to happen. So let's say you buy or sell a token that has a 5% tax, it's divvied up. However it's divvied up, the contract itself needs to be able to call to the chain and ask, how much gas is this going to cost? Right now, those contracts can't, so they look like honeypot contracts, purely just because the contract doesn't have something to interact with.
Actually, tax contracts right now, you couldn't even pair Phoenix with them on the decks at the moment. So you really couldn't do anything with them anyways. So,
so the reason you can't pair them...
I don't know if Martin wants to talk about that yet.
No. We'll do it later.
But yeah, the reason you can't pair it with a deck with anything on the decks right now is because of that gas estimation. There's two ways I could have approached it from the get-go, which would have been either telling it what the gas is going to be, and that may work sometimes, but having gas estimation means that all the prices will be accurate, the trades will be accurate, and you're not going to over underspend and miss on a trade or a transfer or anything like that. So that's coming here in the next couple days. I've got a lot of work to do on the decks to get it prepared for that. I've already started testing some stuff with Matt from CFG, Crypto IRA, whichever you want to identify him as, but he's launched a couple tokens for me to test with, both hard coding the gas in and also relying off rough gas estimation that I've put into a single node. So that process is going kind of smoothly. So we're getting there. Come the fork, there may be some issues with the decks if I haven't already resolved them by the time we officially hit block 2 million. So if your trades aren't going through, just be patient. I'll have fixes if it's not already fixed. But again, one person building all this stuff gets a little hectic. So if something else pops up, I may not be able to attack the decks immediately and get everything squared away, but I should have some band-aids that I can throw on there as a worst case. So I'm also toying around with the idea of reworking the decks in its majority, keeping the same look and feel, but giving it a more fluid interface and just how you interact with it, making that more fluid. So that is probably coming. We'll see. Again, it comes down to time and whatever else takes priority. And I think that kind of covers a good majority of stuff that you guys can expect with the fork. It's just going to be a smoother, all around. Like, I've seen some people that have had issues with Metamask applying zero gas to any transactions that they try and send. That stems from Metamask basically trying to force gas estimation where it doesn't exist. So now I have upgraded the main RPC to support some gas estimation. So whenever you send a transaction, it should default to 1 GUI now, rather than defaulting to 0 in some cases. So I've thrown a couple band-aids on a handful of the components so that way they stay functional until the fork, and then everything should be a lot smoother. So also, block rewards being halved. That's an important part.
So if you're having those MetaMask issues on Diamond apps, for instance, one workaround, you'll see a JSON error, right? JSON. Just change the network, go back, and then try doing it again, and then refresh the page if you're still having issues. And equally, as a node holder, if you're having issues, try to funnel that to me. I will then divvy it out to the node technicians as whatever resolution. But anyone with a node, if you have an issue, DM me. You can ping me in the node chat as well. But I will be the initial point of contact, and then I will make sure the work is divvied out. Okay? So just like this guy.
Yay.
Yay.
Sorry, it was quiet there for a second.
Also, happy Rick and Morty this week, right? I think Sunday at night.
Oh, yeah,
First
the
episode.
new season, huh?
Season 6.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
probably like 3 seasons behind.
Oh, you're missing out.
Oh, I hope they don't continue that too close.
Like they start to kind of suck for a little while, and then it starts getting good again.
Okay.
I will say about Rick and Morty, even in like the episodes that are sort of not as liked by everybody, there's always, they're never dull. I'll put it that way. They're always at least pretty amusing, especially compared to most of the garbage.
28,000 blocks left to go.
28,000.
28,000.
3.8888 days.
Yeah.
Robin, do you want me to drop that?
Hours.
Woo, 93 hours. Robin, do you want me to drop that little reward summary thing, or do you think that's unnecessary? About the reward tokens for staking?
Let me read over it again just to be sure.
Yeah. I know it was the questions actually seem to have slowed down on that front, though. So I don't know, just throwing it out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we've got the majority of those questions answered.
Cool.
I would just say use that as kind of like a template if people ask. You can just
Cool.
And we did just pass the 150 minted threshold. Is that right?
That's
something
correct.
like
Again, a part of that will go into the liquidity, right?
Of emeralds. Actually, I think Emerald's turn is next, or we'll divvy it up between Diamond and Emerald. I don't know. It'll be kind of a three-way vote on that.
He's really trying for the pet contest. He's just the whole time the dog is here.
Oh, she's not even the cutest one.
Oh, she got insulted by that and ran away.
Yeah,
Instant.
she's the smartest one though. But she'll come back. They always do.
We should have a competition where we have two devs. They get to talk about their products at the same time. So the one who speaks the loudest. No.
So basically, Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's up, Rob? Your mic not working?
He says, "Do not DM."
Let's all DM him right now.
Yeah, that kind of makes me want to.
Let's see if I can actually log in for this game.
Oh, you're actually trying with Diablo Immortal, huh?
Well,
So-
I've got it on my phone. I just don't have it on PC. So,
What?
Oh yeah,
what
good luck
ser-
with the Blizzard authenticator nonsense. Always changing.
dude, that's what I've been struggling with for the past like 30 minutes. Has just been getting it going.
And then to go to the email, it's like, where is it? Is the code? Blizzard, we're here if you want to partner with us. Just
Just
So,
please.
Yeah, they're making a grip load of money off of that game.
insane.
Insane amount, because for this crest, it's like $100 package to run like 3 or 4 runs. So
Oh,
you get
jeez.
40. I think it's like 44 legendary crests. You get it's like $100. Oh, here we go. So I'm on server Pandemonium if you want to join that one, and then I can run you through a bunch of
Pinky.
everything
Okay, cool.
on our downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got it. Let's see here.
I'm waiting for Hyperion to set up another account on the Pandemonium server, and I'll run him through too.
Oh my goodness. That's so much time. Even getting to Paragon 100 is like, ugh.
Yeah, but you can just join Health 4 and find a safe place and stay there on my team. And
Yeah, and never equip the stuff because you need a level.
so, well, you can actually only equip the gear. It'll only drop you gear within whatever challenge rift you're up to. So you'd have to beat like 90 in order to get like Hell 4 gear.
I don't think that
And-
applies to dungeons because I have 5 pieces at 150 and I don't have Hell 4.
Yeah, I was wondering how you did that because I've never had that issue.
Yeah, the
I've only-
dungeons, I think you actually do get scaled. When you switch to H4, everything else does. You're right. Like the dailies, like, what's the The other Rift, not the Challenge Rift, the other Rift. That Rift.
Yeah, but just dump those and then upgrade the legendaries you already have. So that's my advice. That's how you get like all your gear over level 10. I guess we're really not going to talk about Phoenix much.
Okay.
Diablo and Farmville, right? Those are your two big ones.
I have never played Farmville. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that was like a high school game.
Diablo, definitely.
What's up, Tian?
Candy Crush.
Oh, Diablo 2 is my thing. I used to spank that game. Granted, I cheated too. I used to use a hero editor and then build my own heroes with hexadecimal system. So, yeah. It's great because I could just stand there all day and everything around me would die.
Did you post that in Maine by chance, Spaz?
I did not. I can do that.
I think so, right?
Cool.
We'll get more. Yeah, we'll officially get more stuff out. But again, we're just integrated on their chain or their tracker, not. Yeah.
So is it a Dex? It's actually tracking or like a tracking system like Fire Tools?
Yeah, it's more of a portfolio tracker. It checks to see what tokens you have in your wallet and then displays that info.
Couldn't you just check your wallet?
Huh?
Couldn't you just check your wallet?
It's like Zerion, sort of. Think of it more like that.
Okay.
Is that how you say it? I've always said Zerion.
I also said Zerion.
We should definitely split hairs over that. We should definitely split hairs over that name. They left me hanging after they told me that one of their updates coming up they would add Phoenix, but I haven't heard back from them.
These guys got back with us real quick, so there's that.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and again, small community. Your own research. We've been talking with them for a bit, but
yeah, feel free to
include
their Telegram in our group too, Spaz.
Oh, yeah. I'll go ahead and drop that.
I'm sure they'd be happy to see like another 20 or 30 more people join their group.
Oh yeah.
I like mutual support. They support us, we support them.
Not financial advice. We are not paid by them. They are not paid by us.
No. We're aiming for Red Bull. A very cold, refreshing Red Bull on a hot summer day.
Is it hot over there? Because it's storming over here in Chicago.
Yeah, it's still hot as balls here.
Dude,
I mean balls like that drink.
Dude.
There we go. Balls.
I got balls on my desk at all times.
You got it.
Well, so like I haven't seen any more of these specific bottles at Micro Center for a while, so I'm holding on to this one.
Very cool. That's old school. FPS Doug. That's where I got it from.
So good though. It's so friggin' good.
It's like the opposite of a Monster. Like a Monster is effective, but it tastes just syrupy. It has a very like sugary kind of taste. I mean, Red Bull's obviously tastes a lot more like clean than that, but yes.
Red Bull just tastes like chalk to me.
Bye, Rxbbn.
Specific.
No.
I don't like Red Bull. The watermelon one is.
We have to cut that. Yeah, sorry, Red Bull. We are not saying you taste like chalk. Please give us a sponsorship.
Do not reflect it.
I drink 2 gallons of it a day, so apparently I must like chalk. But to me, it tastes like cotton candy.
I've never been a fan of the original. I'll specify that. The flavored ones I like, but the original one I just.
Have you tried the dragon fruit?
No, that sounds good.
You need to try the dragon fruit. You are missing out.
I'll send you my address, and you can just fax one over to me.
Speaking of that, I should have a monitor mount to arrive sometime today. I'm actually kind of excited that I don't have a Micro Center near me because I would be flat broke, I'm sure, by now.
I have one within walking distance.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd be in big trouble. I have bad shopping habits.
I have to pass by it to go to the grocery store.
Yeah,
It's just like I drive by and I'm like, please, just
I would be really skinny, but I'd have a lot of toys at home. Oh, you pushy dog. So she's trying to get in the contest. So if you think she's the cutest dog,
I am liking all the different types of animals that we're getting. I haven't seen any fish yet, though.
I used to have a quadamundi when I was a kid. It's a shame I don't still have one. That would win for sure.
Or if one of those little axolotls, goofy
Yeah, I
looking
don't know
things.
what that is.
It's the Mudkit, basically. It looks like a Mudkit.
which is the best Pokemon. I have a Mudkip somewhere. Somewhere.
Spaz is going to go get something. I'm guessing his Pokemon collection.
My wife gave me a little like terrarium that has a Mudkip on the inside of it. It's somewhere around here.
So, can I enter this into the contest? These are my two dogs.
Are they yours?
Yes. Well, one passed, unfortunately, but this is the current one.
It's not a picture that you found in a picture frame that you bought from Walmart?
Someone gave this to us as a gift at one point.
Well, I guess you'd have to find a way to upload it then, huh?
Oh, yeah.
My nieces gave me, they made this little, you can see it, it's a little Bulbasaur guy.
Oh, I love it.
So we just had, we have two really giant fancy goldfish that have been a financial drain on me for about 4 years now. And I keep waiting for them to die because they only live about 4 years. But they're pretty massive. They're like 2 pounds each. And they were supposed to both be boys, and apparently they decided to go have babies. So now we're going to be stuck in an endless loop of having fish forever. I say that, but my wife is going to Puerto Rico next week. So I don't know what happened to the baby fish. All right, well.
I know you had mentioned green candles, but we, from the looks of it, have broken the bear market for Phoenix.
Well, it looks that way, but that bot's been sucking it down too, because I've been watching it go from, I had it up to 13 cents almost for a while last night, and then it definitely looks pretty though,
Yeah,
at least while it lasts. That's why I'm really looking forward to 28,000 more blocks later, because then that's when the happening begins. Start limiting that supply.
Well, the supply is limited, and hopefully we see Zegex soon on one of the major trackers like CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, because everything is just populating from Phoenix, and most of our community trades are happening on Zegex. So,
Yeah, I saw Carl say something about their, what is it, DKD? It looks like that's pushed out another month or two. So originally, like U.S. customers, as an example, we're going to have to KYC come September at some point, but it looks like that's actually pushed back a bit.
yes, he said it might even be until the end of the year, but we'll see. So he's working on more legal work because he does want it to be available in the U.S. as well.
I am seeing some new projects popping up on Phoenix Explorer, though.
Oh, yeah. CFG, when I make the updates to the decks, CFG is going to be getting a listing, mainly because it's Matt and Blade Pool, but also they've got the liquidity locked away for a very long time, and they're just good developers, so I'm happy to give them that listing. I'll also be adding Diamond and whatever other gem tokens.
Little by little, we're getting there. We do have we do got to start working on the governance token and dApp pretty soon. I think the contract for the token's pretty much there. It's just a matter of getting the dApp integrated so people can start voting on things, and then we'll deal with the distribution once everything's 100%. Normally we release things with like a beta, but this is one thing I think we need to release and take our time and make sure it's 100% and just come out with a full version.
A beta token.
Yeah,
with the mandatory airdrop.
Well,
for the
it would be a beta dApp, but yeah, we're not. I don't think we should beta dApp it. We should just make sure it's 100%. Do a lot of heavy testing on it, and then make it live.
Yeah, no, that'll be spotless before it comes out. Because with governance, we don't want any flaws because we need to make sure people's votes count. And if they don't count, then that would be a problem with the governance. So, yeah, all of that would be squared away.
So many jokes you could make here.
All right.
So, yes.
Unless anybody has any questions, do you want me to bring us home, or what do you want to do?
I'll open it up for questions. I don't think you've opened it up yet.
I have not opened it up yet.
All right, then.
Well, as we wait for questions, how about our recipe while we wait for our questions?
Oh, right on.
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
No, cheese. Although blue cheeseburgers, what, you don't like those, man?
No.
Oh,
Like
blue cheese and mushroom and
taste
onion.
blue cheese. Ugh. Makes me want to vomit.
This is less of a recipe and more of a concept. So what I did was, just grilling cheeseburgers, whatever. Sauteing the mushrooms or onions or whatever you want. You're grilling your burgers however you want. I like the smoker, but not everyone has one. What I did was I put some shrimp, the colossal shrimp, the big ones, in a little bit of olive oil, some umami seasoning, and some soy sauce. Just a few minutes. Don't overdo it. They marinate very quickly. Grill those, and using Colby Jack cheese and Thousand Island, you can make like a surf and turf burger. And it turned out fantastic. I've got pictures I will drop in Maine.
Do you only eat burgers, Spaz?
It's pretty much my favorite. Burgers and pizza are my two favorite foods, unironically.
Yeah, you've got that body type.
Don't we all?
If I didn't go to the gym, I would look like a friggin' pear.
Oh yeah, there was a time during COVID you were getting kind of husky.
Yeah, that was bad. That was too much. That was like just beer and ice cream and cheese all day. That was not.
I say that, but I'm like 3 of Rxbbn.
Yeah, I have the opposite problem of y'all. I can't put enough food in my body. Like, perfect example. Had mellow mushroom on Sunday, got a medium pizza, ate the entire fucking thing. Oops. That's my first oops. I ate the entire thing in like an hour. But their medium pizzas are, I think, 20 inches. So.
And you handled all 20 inches?
So this is where we demote Fluffy from CEO. He's now janitor.
I'm cool with that.
Started with the profanity, so. Hey, Spaz,
Hey.
You should read that whole verbiage back to Rxbbn, just so we're all on the same page.
Nope.
Hey, it was my first mess up. I'm tired. It's been a busy week. A couple of weeks.
So aside from that, we're going to open it up for anybody in the community that wants to go ahead and throw some questions at Spaz.
All right, well, 3
All
days
right.
away. 3, almost 4 days. So, Fork is on its way. A lot of stuff is beta. Beta across the board. So don't come at us with those daggers, bro.
Beta TM. We're trademarking beta.
Well, beta's beta for a reason. That's because the fork is changing, and as the fork changes, a lot of settings in these dApps and other wonderful toys we're producing need some upgrades as well.
Yeah, I did get Fire Tools back up. I forgot to mention that. Some of the data is out of date on there because I need to fix some other bugs with my price scraper, but it is back. Made some dumb moves with the fork, forgot to shut a couple things down, forgot to change a couple things on that end, but it's back, so you should be able
sweet.
to.
Emerald's making a really cool looking chart. It's sideways.
Yeah, that's a bug I gotta figure out because I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh, that wasn't intentional. Okay.
Where it looks like a Christmas tree?
No, this one's kind of like a garage, I guess.
Oh god. What did I do?
The diamond looks good.
Was it still firetools.finance?
Yes. Oh god, what is that chart?
Yeah, right? It's kind of nifty. It's funny, though, because I swapped all of my diamond for emerald yesterday to add more liquidity to emerald. And, yeah, I couldn't really track it, so I had no idea what was going on.
Oops.
Oh, diamond's doing... Yeah, emerald's definitely doing some weird stuff, but... Huh.
Yeah, what I might have to do is go reset the entire database and just start it from scratch again.
I can't even log in. I can't even go on the website.
Firetools.finance. Why wouldn't you be able to? You don't need to connect to anything.
No, never mind. A bunch of my websites aren't loading. Somehow I'm still here, though. Hey, all right, cool.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Mystery Internet Man is not hammering correctly. Thank you. How am I here? And my internet is it's cool.
Did you try telling the squirrel to move a little faster?
I threw an acorn at it.
That might work.
Yeah, that's definitely a fix.
I usually do smack my computer. Used to. Not anymore. We have a love-hate relationship.
What did you do, you bad dog?
Disqualified from the pet contest.
If you're
Disqualified.
why would you win?
Disqualified. Cut him out.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
You just cost us the championship, dog.
Are you knocking over
Back
boxes?
to my executive lords. Last episode, Shih Tzu.
My dog could eat yours for snacks.
You probably eat both of them.
Yeah, she's 102 pounds. I got another one that's downstairs who's like 120 something ish.
Big dogs.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess Rob's not going to chime in with anything fun.
Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, we've
All
so
right.
tune into next week for the Dev Bounty winners.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We will see you all again next week for episode 20 of our weekly broadcast. Wishing every member of the family a fantastic week, and we'll see you in chat.
Wen Fork.
Wen Fork. Wen Moon.
Windex.